Hey, Chicas. Welcome back to another episode of It's for the Chicas. I'm Anaí.
And I'm Giselle, and this is episode 34. Girl, we ain't recording like
Man, I don't know. It's been a while, but we're glad to be back. I was about to say, welcome back, guys, because we've been literally 34. All over the place. It is 34?
Yes,
okay,
34.
Yeah. We've been all over the place, super busy. As y'all know, it was Giselle's birthday. It was my birthday. Her little boy's in... We was doing baseball, right?
He's still in baseball.
Yeah, he's still in baseball. Mylene started dance.
And then
she's starting school. Both the kids are starting school. We've been like literally all over the place. And this is just for people that were following me on Instagram. I know, okay? I know I gave up on the 75 soft challenge. But we're going to start over again.
How many days did y'all do?
We did 10... I think 10.
Right? Yeah, 10.
10 of straight, like, working out. Except that one Thursday, remember you were like, man, I don't know what it was. Me and Jimena didn't want to work out either.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, I don't know what happened. We were exhausted. Like, exhausted. Like,
well, I'm sure working out every day is exhausting.
Yeah. And I think for me, what, like, really screwed me over was I was doing really good, but I started taking energy drinks before my workout. So I would be up super late, and then I couldn't go to sleep. Mm-hmm. And then I was like super tired the next day. And so it started catching up.
Yep.
And
with the 75 hard, you're supposed to get like enough sleep.
Yeah, like 8 hours of sleep or something. But that was not happening. So we're going to start over again on Monday. Henry was like, man, like, I feel like I failed. And I was like, it's okay. At least you know and you feel like, man, I do want to get back to it. Yeah. You know, like, I was like, at least it's not like we're like, oh, fuck it. Like, we give up.
Yeah, like, we just give up and I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, it wasn't like that. It's just, like, a lot was going on and it was intense. And I think, honestly, it was, like, getting used to Mylene's, like, dance schedule and stuff. And, like, now with her starting school, it's been, like...
And she has dance, what, Tuesday, Thursday?
And Mondays.
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Damn. Robbie. And then Robbie has practice Monday and Wednesdays.
Yeah.
So, like, the only day we can really record is Friday.
Literally. Or Saturday when you don't work.
Yeah.
Saturday or Sunday evenings.
Be busy.
Yeah. I know. Dude, and earlier, I was thinking, I was like, man, do I even want to keep doing the podcast? Like,
shut up.
It went through my mind.
No, shut up.
No, it did go through my mind because I was like, dang, like, I'm just so busy. Like, I really... And then I was like, I talked myself out of it. And I was like, nah, get yourself a calendar. Schedule everything.
You're better than me.
Get back on it.
I was over here like, can Robbie just not play first season?
No, only because...
I was being selfish. I'm like, I want to do the podcast.
But Robbie likes it.
He does, but he does really get really frustrated when he can't figure something out. So I was like,
Mylene too. Mylene too, girl.
See him all. Like, because the coaches kind of get like, I guess because he's a boy. And they're like, suck it up. And I'm like, don't tell my baby to suck it up.
Yeah.
But he does. I mean, he's a boy.
Because isn't it hard raising a boy? Because it's like you want to teach them to be like in touch with their feelings, but also like
be a man.
Be a man.
When they get married. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that has to be hard.
Oh, I can't wait to watch the Entre Nos podcast tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Because Evelyn said they talked about, the generational... What was it? What was it?
Unserious
generational curses. So I'm excited to see. I already know you disagreed with me. It's okay.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own opinion. But it was more of so she said, like, I just think, like you said, saying hi is manners.
Yeah. To me, it's just, but like, because I was talking to my parents about it. I was talking to them and they were like, Giselle disagreed. I was like, yeah, but you know, I mean, old school, right? And I was like, no, but I get it. I was like, I get where every parent comes from when it comes to that stuff. And then my mom was like, yeah, but ya cuando, let's say Mylene's like, like I teach her to saludar a la gente. And she's good, you know, like she's saludando gente, like it's just manners or whatever. For us, if I see that I've introduced her to somebody before and all of a sudden she's like, no, or she's being weird about somebody that she wasn't being weird before, then I am going to take her and I'm going to tell her, like, what's going on? What did they do to you? Like, I would do that. But it's not always, like, but to me, just, like, in general, like, we do say hi. But if I, like I told my mom, I was like, God forbid, you know, like, let's say I drop her off at my sister's, and she's always like happy to get dropped off at my sister. And then out of nowhere, she's like, no, I don't want to go, or I don't want to get off. Then, okay, what happened? But in the beginning, like, I do just feel like it's just manners like that.
And I guess I maybe came off differently. Like, when I came to my Len's birthday party, I made Robbie tell everybody hi.
Yeah.
I literally made Robbie say hi to your mom, to everybody, because, yes, that's manners. I was more saying, like, if Robbie tells me he's not comfortable saying hi to somebody, I'm not going to make him.
Yeah.
Because when I was little, and it was mainly towards, like, men, really, when I didn't feel comfortable around a certain man or something, or a tío or a cousin that I just didn't feel comfortable around, my mom would still make me say hi, and it would make me cringe.
Yeah.
And I know Robbie's a boy, but it can happen to boys too, or like, boys could feel like unsafe with somebody.
Yeah.
So if my child doesn't feel safe saying hi to somebody, I'm not gonna make him.
Yeah. But
she did say, like, I'll make them say hi, but I don't make him hug.
Yeah, that's me.
Which, I mean, I was like, well, that's kind of what I said.
Just like saludar. And like me and my cousins were talking about it too. And Daniela was like, I always say hi. And she's like, I mean, unless I get to a party super late and the tables are all full, I'm not going to go around and say hi to every single table. And she was like, but I am like, hey, ¿cómo están? Like, you know, just in general. And I was like, yeah, that's what I mean by like, say hi. Like, you know, say hi, girl. Like, be nice.
That's what I mean too. And I really think the lady on the TikTok video is what she meant too. Like, if my child doesn't feel comfortable, I'm not going to make them. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if Robbie ever tells me he doesn't feel comfortable saying hi to a woman or a man, I still am going to ask him why. But if he's like, mommy, I don't know, I'm scared. Like, I don't really feel comfortable with them. I'm not going to make him say hi. Yeah. I'm not. And when I was younger, it was more my grandma. She would make me say hi to some tíos. And they were weird. Like, that's all I'm going to say. Like, some of my tíos, or whatever they are, cousins of my mom and them, or tíos, they just, I don't know. You just got those vibes from them. Like, they're creepy. Yeah. And I'd be like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it just, and I would just keep walking. Like,
it just really all just depends on like the situation and stuff.
And that's really what it is for me. It depends on the situation. But the first time we came to my Len's party, I made Robbie tell everybody hi. I said hi to everybody. Yeah, and of course, that's we're always gonna do that. We always say hi to everybody. Even when I go to my tias, every single time I see them all the time, and I still say hi and goodbye to all of them. Yeah, I think it's just like habit.
Yeah, I think it's just like we said, like in the last episode, it's just a controversial. Yeah, it's a controversial topic because it depends on the situation. Yeah, and that's really why it's so controversial. But with that being said, going into today's topics, we were gonna talk about.
So I wanted to really hit like I feel like with the Barbie movie, I still haven't seen it, I know. But I have seen a lot of controversial talks, TikToks, posts, people talking on podcasts too and stuff like that about what it brought to women. And you've seen it, so you can speak on it more. But just the videos I've seen like about womanhood, girlhood, it's like makes me feel warm. Yeah, I love women. Like I've said it before, I love women. Yeah. I love womanhood. I love my friendships. Like that's a big thing for me.
Yeah, I feel like after watching the Barbie movie, you leave and women left with a sense of unity between the women community, and it's like accepting to be like who you are. Like it's okay. And then they were like in the end, they play like a little clip of like just women literally like just being women, like a mom holding her baby, or like just girls taking pictures together, like a group of friends. And it's like, that's what girlhood is. Like, that's what like, and it's okay. Like Barbie was meant to be like whatever she wanted to be. Like you want to be a stewardess, go ahead and be a stewardess. You want to be an astronaut, be an astronaut. You want to be a mom, be a mom.
Like there was no limit.
There was no limit. Girl. Yeah. And America that's her name, right? America what? America.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Her character says like, why don't we just make a normal Barbie? Like an average Barbie. Like that's just a woman. Like she doesn't have to be like superhero or like doing like all these things, like just a normal Barbie. And that normal Barbie had cellulite. So it's like we're all like, it's such an amazing thing. And then I saw a girl talking about how she wants to be a Barbie for Halloween, right? And then she was like, man, but everybody's gonna be a Barbie. And then she was like, and then I told myself, that's not how we left the movie. Like, we left the movie like every girl is gonna be dressed up as Barbie, and we're gonna be saying hi to Barbies all night long for Halloween. Yes. She was like it's not just about like, oh, I gotta be different. No, like it's okay. Like it's okay for all of us to want to be Barbies and all of us to say hi to each other. And when because I went with Jasmine, right, and her daughter, and like obviously like all four of us were dressed in pink. And we were walking by like the restaurants like when we were leaving, and there was like girls in the like in the lines for waiting for the restaurants, and they'd be like, hey Barbie, like saying hey Barbie to us. And I was like, you see, like it's just about like supporting each other and just like
women.
Yeah. Like we're still little girls deep down.
Oh, for sure. Women, but not just supporting, but like loving
one another.
Like accepting each other, loving each other.
I feel like empowering each other, as in like, you look good. Like, oh my God, like you look beautiful. Like
whoever you are, whatever you do, like you're that bitch.
Yes.
You're that bitch.
Yeah,
you're that Barbie.
We even had a lady that was like, oh my God, can I take a picture of y'all? Like y'all look so cute. And she like grabbed our she was like, because she saw us taking pictures, she's like, I'll take it, like y'all look so good. And she like came and she took our pictures, and I was just like, oh my God, like I freaking love the Barbie movie. And honestly, like I did tear up, but a tear did not roll down my cheek. Yeah, but I do get why people cried over it. It was such a beautiful movie.
I have to see
you do have to see it.
But I that's what I wanted to bring up. I really do like the TikToks and the talks, and I've seen podcasts too where they're talking about the unity it brought for women and how beautiful that is. And that's why those videos that trend, that's like womanhood, and it's like that
the little song.
That? Yeah, the little song.
This Billie Eilish.
I think so.
That's her name, right?
Yes. And they're
I don't know, guys. I only know Intocable.
And it's just videos or pictures or just of all the women in your life, and I'm just like, that's so beautiful. Because without the Barbie movie too, when I'm at my tia's and we're all just there at home at my tia's house or my cousins, and I'll just like look around, and I'm like, the love, and I'm so grateful to be around like all these wonderful women in my life. Yeah. My tias, my cousins, like I love them so much. I love my boy cousins too and my tios, but there's a more majority of women in my life, and it starts with my grandma too, how she was just a woman. She was just a woman. She is a woman. Was a woman. But she was a woman who made it, and she was so, so strong. Like everything I wish I could interview her. You know how they ask you if you could bring somebody back from like, or interview somebody who has died. I'd be like, my grandma. Yeah. Because everything she went through as a child is insane to me. Definitely child abuse, slavery. They basically sold her to my grandpa, and just the way he left her in Mexico and went to the U.S., she was pregnant and starving. I don't even know how she made it.
Oh my gosh.
She was starving. She had no money for food or nothing. And 3 children already, pregnant, couldn't even feed herself, because whatever she would have, she would give to my tias. And it's just crazy. Like, she was so strong. And I do feel like she implemented that in my tias a lot, because I see my tias and they're so, like, we're going to figure it out, period. Like, there's no, oh, I'm like crying or not. Like, we're going to figure it out. Okay. Like, they're really strong women, and I look up to them. So it just it reminded me of that, and like it just heals. It heals a part of me. Like every time I'm with my family now, it heals like a part of me.
That's so beautiful.
Just seeing all of us growing up, being there for each other.
I know,
and just being those badass women. But we have really good men in our family too, guys. I'm just talking about women right now.
I feel like, speaking of men, in the movie, they also talked about how like men get, they grow up and they still get like their game room, you know? Yeah. Like they still have, they can still play video games. They still have that little kid in them. And girls, like, we don't get our toys. Like, we don't get that anymore.
Oh,
you know, like, we grow up and we don't, we grow up to grow up. We don't get to hold on to any little part of our childhood the way that men get to keep that part. Yeah. And I was like, man, that's true. And then when Henry got me my vanity, I was like, damn, like, that's the little girl in me.
Yeah.
You know, like the makeup, dressing up, like all that stuff. And I was like, we have to hold on to like the little things that we can that like do hold us on to our childhood. Because I was always like dressing up and doing all of that. So I do feel like we have to find the little things that allow us to hold on to our childhood. That's so true,
because like men can still get into like teams and stuff, like playing basketball, baseball, all that.
Girls don't have that.
Women can, but I feel like there's just like a switch in us once we become moms and wives, or once we grow up. I feel like we have this mentality that we just have to like hustle, keep going. And men, I do feel like they do mature, they step up to the plate, but they're also like more chill about life. And we're just like, no. Like, like, you know,
right now.
And then the guys are like, just chill, like, just take a chill pill. And, you know, like,
we can't
watch, you know, like, watch TV. The dishes can get done later. I'm going to play a game.
Oh, no.
And you're like, no.
No, Henry's not like that. The house has to be clean. He won't sit down to play a game without the house being clean.
Well, I mean, there's those men that are clean freaks, too. Like, it gives them OCD. But I'm saying, like, men are, in general, just more chill about life. And we're just, like,
we just keep going. There's
that's what I'm saying. Like, ponte las pilas, and like,
I told you, we've been running with like chickens with their heads cut off for like the past week, which is also like why we haven't been able to work out. And like last night, I was like, dang, should we work out? But I hadn't ate all day.
Oh no!
And we're working out in the garage.
Not. You would have thrown out.
So I was like, I'm gonna pass out or something. Like, you know, I can't. So
Rob is, you know, Rob. He's so chill. He takes naps like every day.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't have time for a nap. I got shit to do.
No, I can't be like that. Like, and it's no, I don't feel like any women can be like that.
No, some women can take naps. I can't.
No, I mean like chill, like stop going. You know, like
no, there's some women.
We have to. Okay, yeah, but
I don't know. There's some women out there like that.
But majority. Yes. We have to remind ourselves, like, dang, like I haven't stopped. Mm-hmm. You know, like, oh wait, hold on, like I need a break.
Like take a mental break.
Yes.
Like, take a mental break, take a break, a physical break too. Like you need to, and I feel like they talk about it a lot for women too. Like, how are you going to pour into other people's cups when you're just like empty?
Yeah. I mean, and we've talked about it on the podcast.
You have to, and that's a big thing for women. You have to, how are you going to pour into your husband's cup? How are you going to pour into your kid's cup? How are you going to pour into the household? How are you going to pour into, if you're empty? You're running on E. You
can't. And that's when you get angry. And that's when you like your temper is like, it's a very thin line right there. So I do feel like all of that you do have to pour into yourself first. Yeah. It's hard, but you have to. Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, it goes for men too, though. It does.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yes. Henry's friends, they'll get together like on Thursday and they drink, right? Henry never goes. And I swear, I was like, you need to go because they're going to think that I'm holding you hostage. Yeah. But it's just because, like I was telling my mom, I was like, it's because he's like my dad. Like my dad, like he has to be at work like on time. Like if he's to work like 5 minutes late, like, oh my God, I'm late. Like they can't be late to work. They like to stay late at work. I
was looking at notes, not ignoring that.
And he's just very like, I gotta go to work or whatever. But I'm just like, sometimes I'm like, dude, chill, like take a break, sleep in a little bit, like, you know. And so he texted me today, and they moved their little Thursday hangout to Friday, and he's not playing, right? And so he was like basically like, can I go? Like
after Golden Corral.
That's what I told him. I was like, you mean after Golden Corral, right? And he was like, because I told you so earlier. I was like, dude, you know where I want to go? I was like, I want to go to Golden Corral. I was like, I want some mashed potatoes, some macaroni, some of their fried shrimp. Oh my God, I can't wait to go. So he was like, yeah, like, yeah, de noche. And I was like, yeah, I don't care. Like, go. And he was like, okay. I was like, just no girls. And he was like, babe, obviously, like, it's just guys. I was like, te los corto, Henry. Like, I will cut them. Okay. And he was like, I know. Like, it's okay. Yeah. So I'm like, he also does deserve it. Like, he does deserve to go. I was like, he's always playing. He's always working. Any chance that he has free, like, he does dedicate to me and my land. So I tell him, I'm like, you need something for you.
Yeah.
Like, I get to go to brunch with the girls. Like, I get to hang out with my friends. Like,
I thought that's why you got him the PlayStation
and stuff.
I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, that too. He has a PlayStation. No, that was to heal his inner child. Yeah.
And he loves it.
He loves that thing. Dude, yesterday we finished eating because I made spaghetti for dinner. And then he was like helping me pick up the kitchen. And I was like, he wants to play the PlayStation.
And he did.
Yeah. And then he slowly started pulling the chair out. And I was like, you're good. You can play. He's like, okay, you give me permission? I was like, go ahead. I was like, I'm going to watch Gilmore Girls.
Oh my God.
But I like that. Like, he has his PS5. He orders toys like from that he wishes he had when he was a kid. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, you don't judge him for that, like, because he's a guy, because guys do collect that kind of stuff. But if a girl were to order, like, before the Barbie movie, right, if a girl were to order like muñecas, you'd be like, why the fuck does this girl have dolls?
Creepy.
Yeah. Why does she have Barbies? Like, why do you still have your Barbies? Why do you still have your Barbie dream house? Why do guys get to keep their shit?
I mean, you can too. It's just like girls.
It's weird for girls. It's
I don't
weird.
really see. I don't think it's weird. I just don't think girls like do it.
No, not you. Like, just in general, people would be like, why does that girl have muñecas?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Muñecas, yes, but Barbies, no.
Yeah.
I could see Barbies as a collectible.
Yeah, if you had like the different ones, but
yeah, I could see like people keeping that as a collectible, but I also feel like women are like, oh, just get rid of everything. Like, we're trying to.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, that's true too.
Yeah.
I don't like having junk around the house.
I feel like women are like, no.
Get everything out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If we were smart, we would have collected everything. We could have made a lot of money right now.
Actually, I have my Barbie, my holiday Barbie from the year 2000, and it's only selling for $54.
Really?
Yeah.
Whack.
So it's not worth it. And the guys' toys, man, those go
hell yeah
for a lot
of money.
A lot of money.
But so. I had to throw in there that I'm not cutting an eye off or not paying attention because
we had a comment.
Yes. Some girl or guy,
we don't know.
I don't even know. It could have been a guy.
Yeah.
They said that I was a pick-me girl.
They said that.
I thought a pick-me girl was like someone who seeks attention. What is a pick-me girl? Okay, so how the hell did I seek attention?
Yeah, you didn't. I told you that.
I know, but I was like,
yeah.
What?
So the comment said, I think it was like their first time watching the episode. I'm gonna keep watching
and just subscribe
and subscribe, but they didn't subscribe. And it said, I just don't like that girl. You were wearing a white shirt.
Yeah.
In the black. In the black shirt. She keeps cutting you off. And she disagrees with everything you say. It's giving pick me vibes.
Yeah. I don't think she said cut me off. I think she just said she disagrees.
No, disagrees. Disagrees.
Yeah. She's just disagrees. She disagrees. She goes against everything you say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was disagree, right?
She always has something to say contradicting. It's giving me pick me vibes.
Yeah.
That's what she said. She always has something to say.
They didn't even subscribe. So if you're watching,
I know, subscribe.
We know you did not subscribe.
That's fine. You can think whatever you want about me, but subscribe for real,
yeah,
girl.
give us the subscribe.
Boy, girl, guy.
So going into pick me girls, what's a pick me girl to you?
To me, a pick me girl is like somebody who...
Give an example of something a pick me girl would say.
Like, I don't hang out with girls because girls are drama. I only hang out with guys.
That is a pick me girl.
And they're just like around guys. And they're like, oh, does my back look... Can you scratch my back? And like, that's just your friend.
Or the girls... Oh, dude, I saw this on a TikTok. After we were talking about it, me empezaron a salir cosas de pick me. And I was like, I fucking hated bitches like this. Like, oh my God, your makeup looks so pretty. And you'd be like, oh, thanks. I could never wake up that early to do my makeup that early. Like, okay, you can't, so don't do it. Or I would have girls that would be like, you look so different without makeup. Like, I could never, like, I feel like I just put a little bit on. And I'd be like, yeah, I know I look different. I'm not spending $60 on a foundation to fucking look the same. Like, if I'm spending $60 on one beauty product, I better look fucfucking different. I don't want to look the same. But those were pick me girls.
That or like when they were like,
I have a funny one.
I'm trying to think about, because I saw another one that like a pic, because when we talking about it, the algorithm started coming up.
Yeah.
And it was saying Kendall Jenner is like a very much pick me girl.
Oh, she is.
She is. And then they were bringing up like,
we're all natural beauties. Like,
yeah.
Bitch, we're not all natural beauties, okay? Some of us need work.
And she was just like not contradicting, but going against what Kylie was saying, like about the makeup. She was like, I was just never into makeup that much. And I was just like, oh, like.
That is a pick me girl. I saw one and I was like, oh, those girls are so fucking annoying. And it was like these girls at the beach. I know you have to have seen her before. She's like a Latina girl and she has like these really big round eyes, and she does her makeup like super badass. But she was doing one with one of her friends and they're like at the beach, and like she puts the bloopers because somebody was like, you cannot stay serious during all of this, and she's like, oh no, like we can. And she posted like the bloopers, and one of them was like, they were talking, the first one before the bloopers, it was like they're both like hanging out with guys, right? And a guy's like, oh, you smell really good. Like, let's say me and you were out, right? And a guy tells you like, oh, you smell really good. And then I would be like, she doesn't always smell like that. She actually works at McDonald's. That's the one.
Yes, that's what I mean. Like contradicting, not like when me and you were talking. It was just more like us giving our opinions, like what we would do with our child. And I was like, we're just talking, bro. Yeah. And then that's like a pick me, like that's really contradicting somebody.
No, because
like,
you're being ugly.
Yeah, you're being ugly. You're being ugly. Like, she really smells. Like,
yeah. There's
or oh, you look. Oh man, you look so good. Like you've been working out. Yeah, but I mean, I used to be skinnier than her, and she was so fat. Like she was so cute and chunky, and that is a pick me girl vibe. It's like,
you're
bruh,
annoying.
Stop being mean.
Oh my god!
Shout out to your brother.
Oh yeah, shout out to Freddie. Because when we left
which bar or the food place?
The second stop. Where did we go? We went to Wonder Bar.
Wonder Bar.
Okay, so when we left Wonder Bar, we were in the truck, right? Because we were gonna drive to Bottled Blonde, yeah. And we ended up going to Lincoln Bar. But when we were driving, he was like, "Who was that one? The tall one?" And then I was like, "That's Giselle." And he was like, "Giselle." And then I was like, "Yeah, Giselle from the podcast." And he was like, "Oh my god, she's so much skinnier in person." And I was like, we know. I was like, we know we freaking like, I was like, ustedes, because y'all know me. Yeah. I was like, that's why I don't look as big to y'all on screen. And I was like, but people that don't know me, I look fucking huge to them. And then I was like, y'all see me in person, y'all know me, so y'all know what I actually look like. And then I was like, I'm gonna tell her. She's gonna be so happy to hear that.
I was like, hey, I wouldn't even take that. I take that as a compliment, because it's like, so when you see me in person, I don't look too, dude, like, I don't look huge. Like on camera, I look fucking huge.
But we said that on one of our first episodes. I was like, if y'all see us in
really
person,
do think it's like the couches.
Yeah, because we're like not sitting right. No, but we did say that on one of the episodes. We were like, if y'all ever see us in person, tell us we look skinnier.
Yeah.
So I think we even posted it as a clip somewhere.
I was like, wow, thank you. That's the best compliment
That's
ever.
the best compliment, because we literally be picking on ourselves and we're like,
yeah,
dude, I want to cry. I'm fat as fuck.
And like, we don't have a good posture either, so estamos jorobadas. Yeah. And you can see all our lonjas. I mean, we still have lonjas, but on the camera we do look
everyone has lonjas. Hey, but shout out to Giselle on my birthday pic on Sunday.
Oh, like, yeah. I got all the angles, sister.
I know. People were like, them curves. I was like, oh, thanks to Giselle, man.
Like, pop it. Yeah. Pop this way and then put your arm this way.
And she was like, and put your purse right here. And I was like, okay, bet. And she got me on, like, I haven't posted the outdoor ones, but she got me like with some really good angles.
Yes, I did. But going back to Pick Me Girls, so whatever, we're not Pick Me Girls, but subscribe. And so, do you think Pick Me Girls and Mean Girls is the same thing?
Yeah.
But I feel like a mean girl could be a mean girl without being a Pick Me Girl.
No, all mean girls are Pick Me Girls.
Really?
Yes.
I feel like,
to me, because Okay, remember on the Cinderella story?
But you could be mean to someone you don't like. That doesn't mean you're a pick me girl.
Oh.
That just means you're mean to one person you don't like.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you're a mean girl. Like, you can be mean.
Yeah, but the person you're being mean to are going to be like, that's a mean ass girl.
If I'm being mean, it's because you're a bitch. So...
I mean, there's not a mean bone in my body, so I can't even be mean.
No, you can't, but I can.
I can't be mean to anybody.
I can be mean.
I know.
And I'm not afraid to be mean. Like, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. If you fuck with me, like, it's just, it is what it is, man.
I'd be like, what did I do to you? Why do you hate me?
I know.
No, I don't. No, there's some people who don't like me, and I'm just like, whatever. But I'm not going to be mean to them either. Like, that's not me.
Yeah. I mean... Is it mean if they were mean first? Like,
I mean, that's true, but I mean, I just don't have a mean bone body in my body to be mean to somebody who's mean to me.
To me, it's just like, I'm gonna give you the same energy. If you're being nice to me,
I wish I could be like that, but I'm just.
If you're being dry with me, I'm gonna be dry with you. If you're supporting me, I'm gonna support you. If you don't support me, I'm not gonna support you. For what? Like, I'm not getting anything out of it.
But you don't always have to get something out of supporting
somebody. But you can, like, there's a difference between, like, supporting people and, like, for real empowering them and then them not giving like you the same energy. Taking, yes, that's what I mean.
Yes.
No, and, like, I get it. Like, my mom también me dice, like, we don't give, like, pa' que nos den pa' atrás. You know, like, we give because, like, ¿cómo lo explico? Like, I think if...
I get what you mean. Like, constantly, like, being there for somebody...
That maybe
show you
and then
a different face that
maybe
they wouldn't do the same for you, and that's good that you do have your value to be like, all right, like that's enough. Like I've given a lot. Not saying that I'm not gonna continue giving, but there's a line, and I'm gonna stay back here, and I'm not gonna keep going over that line for you because it's just not. It's not there for us. It's not there for us
like that.
Mm-hmm. I don't think you mean.
No, but I can be
evil.
Mean. But I can be. I was bad.
You can, but you were.
I feel like I've grown.
You were.
Yeah.
You were.
I feel like I've grown, but I can still be mean.
No.
I feel like I can just...
Stop it.
I feel like I can.
I feel like you can too, and then when you try, I'm like, I ain't.
No, because...
But I don't think you've ever been mean, like, around me to anybody.
But that's the thing, though. Like, I'm not mean to, like, random people. Like, I'm not mean to, like...
Like a mean girl who's just like, out, like, getting her nails done is, like, mean to just, like...
Yeah.
You could tell who a mean girl is. Like,
yes! Like, that's what I mean. Like, I'm just gonna give you the same energy is what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not... No, you cannot be a mean girl. But you can be mean if someone's mean to you.
Yeah.
Yes, but I don't think you're a mean girl.
But I'm never, like... Like, I was never the kid that would, like, make fun of somebody or, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, that's a mean girl.
Yes.
Like, somebody that's, like on the Cinderella story. That's what I was going to say. On the Cinderella story where that girl that's dating... That's a Cinderella story with Hilary Duff.
Okay.
And what's his name? Chad Michael. Mm-hmm. Okay.
One Tree Hill.
Yeah, One Tree Hill. So, you know that girl that he's dating in the beginning, the cheerleader? She's a mean pick-me girl.
Yes.
Because she, like, a pick-me girl belittles... women around men.
Yes.
And she does that.
Okay, that's a way better explanation, yeah.
Right? Yeah. A pygmy girl belittles other women in front of men.
So she can look better.
So she can look better.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a pygmy girl. Or belittle a woman actually in front of anybody. Just to make
herself feel better.
Just to make herself feel better. And at the end of the day, like, do you really feel better?
And that's what I was going to say. I feel like mean girls at the end of the day still... Like, they're just angry with themselves or... They're
still sad. They're sad about something.
They're just still sad. They're hurting themselves, like, hurting within themselves. Yeah. And that's why they're mean.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like, we've even said it, like, with comments. Like, no normal person would ever comment something mean on somebody's picture, TikTok, YouTube, like, any of it.
They're tripping.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, I did just want to touch base. Or did you have something else to... Were we going to talk about something else? Yeah.
The women thing? Oh, the only other thing that we have is, do you think girl code exists?
What's girl code?
What's girl code? For me?
Like, yeah, what's girl code?
I think like, well, I mean, we're married now, but I think like girl code was just like, you really don't. I don't know.
I think it exists, but I don't think people really follow it.
Like for sure, girl code for me. If I saw Henry doing something, I'm telling.
Oh yeah,
but a lot of women
tell me.
But a lot of women won't. They'll be like, "That's none of my business."
No, tell me.
Like I would tell, but there's an extension of time. If Henry continues to do it and you're fine with it, then I'd be like, all right, I'm not telling you no more. Like, you're obviously gonna stay with him, and it's obvious that y'all are gonna just go through it. So
whatever you want to go through.
Yeah, but if I see it one time, like I'm telling.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like a lot of women out there won't. They're like, oh no.
I would tell you if I ever saw Rob. I would tell you. I would call you in that moment.
Or like girl code too for me is, if Henry were to say like something rude to you, like I would speak up.
Okay. See, and like girl code, it's because we're older now. But like
that's what I'm saying. Like, when we're younger, it was different.
Not even that we're older. We're married.
Yes.
Because if you're like a single girl or single girls, or like single girls are still like in relationship girls, but you're single because you file your paperwork single. But single girls is like you don't go after your girl. That's what I was gonna say. That,
but then I was like, well, we're married, so it's different.
No, but yeah, like that is girl
you don't
code.
go after. Well, I mean, some women could still go after your husband, so you don't go after your man, your friend's man.
You don't.
No,
I had that happen to me in high school.
Yeah,
a girl that I knew since like 6th grade was me and my the boyfriend I had at the time, like the one that I did it for like ever. We broke up like. You told me. Junior, right? Yeah.
I think we talked about it.
Did we? Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And she dated him. Mm-hmm. And it was like, she saw nothing wrong with it. And I was like, okay, you're fucking weird, dude.
Yeah.
But
that's to me, code. That's girl code for me.
Girl code.
And then, like, obviously, I would tell you, loyal. I mean, to me, girl code really is like loyalty. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be loyal to your friends.
Yeah. And which brings on the next subject for me was that having your woman group is very important.
Oh, yeah.
Your circle of women.
For sure. You don't want somebody that's going to, like, hoe you or keep things from you or try to...
Not just that.
Like,
I mean...
belittle you.
You want women around you who are going to inspire you, who are going to motivate you, who are cheering you on, even if you miss the gym a whole week and then you go one day and they're like, hey, you did it one day, next week you're going to do it too.
Yeah, like motivating you.
Yeah, or women who, I mean, I know a lot of us don't talk to our friends about our marriages, but that, you know, you have that one friend that you do talk to about your marriage and they're like, they're giving you positive feedback on whatever thing you have going on and not just like, oh, fuck him.
Oh,
you know?
Okay.
Like, that's the type of friendships like you want in your life. Obviously, friendships that pray with you are... Obviously, all my friends love Robbie. You want to, like, it's weird to have a friend that's, like,
doesn't
awkward
like
with Robbie. Not even just...
Oh, no, I'm...
Like,
no,
awkward. Yeah. Like, they're just like, I don't know how to be with kids.
I mean, I don't really like kids, but I like Robbie. Like, I like my friends' kids.
That's what I'm saying, though. Yeah. My friends, like, they love... My friends are down for me and my family. They are down for me, but they're also down for my family because they know I'm married. And obviously, Robbie's my baby and they love him. But
Robbie's also
those are friends.
Like, lovable. You know, like he gives the best hugs. Like he's so sweet.
He's such a brat.
I mean, he is a brat, but he's so sweet. He's like a good kid. You know, like he's never rude to adults.
And he
like,
loves all like Mylan, Eva,
yeah,
Amaris.
everybody. Oh, dude, at the party, the Amaris. What did he say about the chain? No, it was La daughter.
Yeah, Eliz's kid Eva. He was like, "Oh, hey Eva, you look bigger." And she was like,
"Oh, you look grown."
Yeah, he was like, "You look more grown up," or something like that. And she was like, "Oh, I like your chain." And I'm like, they're over here talking like they're teenagers.
They're cute. They're so cute. Kids.
But that's what I mean. Like, it is important to have the women around you, and then too, like, inspiring.
Yeah,
you want to keep growing. Like, you don't want people around you who are just like.
So what do you think about that? Because Jazzy Fit on her podcast, her and her husband talk a lot about who you have around your circle is like who, like your circle reflects who you are. Like they do talk a lot about that, and it's not about like creating friendships that just benefit you or that are gonna like help you grow or whatever, but it's about like creating friendships that like, you know, like they're not holding you back. They inspire you to be like, not even like money wise better, but just like a better person. Like they help your mental health, like like all of that. Like, what do you think about like being like, oh well, you're not doing anything for my friendship, so
I'm not that type of person.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm more so like if I see somebody like, not like, okay, so when you told me I don't feel like working out, I was like, come on girl, like you're gonna be that bad bitch at your sister's 15, like come on, it's only been day 3, like don't give up before, like at least get to 5 days and then I'll let it slide, like come on, you got this, you know what I mean? Or like one of my good friends, Gabby, today she texted me, she went into labor and she was just like, I have so much anxiety, like I just want them to do a C-section. I was like, girl, I'm gonna go punch you. You better stop it. Your body was made for this. God created our body to give birth. And if it ends up with a C-section, that is still okay. But calm down. She's like, I just want all the drugs because I'm so anxious. I'm like, you're making yourself anxious more. Like, you got this. God created your body. And, you know, like, those are things that I'm reassuring my friends. Like, God created your body to do this. It's going to do it. Don't worry. Like, you know, just seek God. Sure. Keep your eyes on him. You know, I feel like a lot of us go through a season where we're not motivated. It's a dry season. We don't know what to do. We're stuck. And I do feel like that's when your friends and the people, not just your friends, your family, your significant other, come into play to get you out of that. So I do think that's important. When I say that I don't want people around me who are going to make me feel like, if I have a pick-me girl around me who's going to be like, oh, remember when you couldn't lose weight or when you were big?
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, like
I don't want somebody around me where they're like, oh, you know, like
they make you feel bad about
your
yourself.
podcast is just not that great. Like y'all should really do something like this. Or it's different for you to give me ideas, but then tell me like, oh, it's kind of boring. Like I don't really watch it. Or I've never had that. But I'm saying if somebody was around me telling me stuff like that, or how I parent, or trying to be negative about continuous things in my life, then yes, that's a person I'd just be like, I'm gonna distance myself from you. I'm not the type of person where I'm just gonna cut somebody completely cold turkey. I know there's people out there like that, but I'm just gonna keep my distance from you.
See, and that's why I was gonna say I feel like I contradicted myself from earlier, because when I said like about friends, right? Like if you're not like giving me the same energy that I give you, or like stuff like that, like I'm gonna stop. And that's not what I mean. It's like, if you're not like, I'm not gonna cut you off if you're a good friend to me. I don't mean it as like a beneficial way, like what are you doing for me? Like, no, like if you're a good friend to me, and it can be like a social friend, or like just like you're just a good person to me, I'm gonna be a good person to you. I'm not gonna cut you out of my life. Like I get it. Like some friends, and me and Giselle talked about this last week, some friends are your friends, and then you have friendships. And your friends, like that doesn't mean like, oh, like I'm gonna cut you out of my life because like this and that. No, but your friendships, they hold a sincere, like very special place in your heart, because they've created like a bond with you. A friendship is a bond. Like you have like these deep connections and these deep bonds, and you really truly like love this person. Like if it was your family, like you love them in that way. And then you have your friends. You have your friends that are like, you can, if you see them out, you're gonna say hi to them, and you're nice to each other.
More like acquaintances, maybe.
But no, because friends can be somebody you just don't like. You don't talk to on the daily. Like you don't really hang out with them. But when you do hang out with them, like you still it's a good time. It's a good time. Yeah. Like that's what I mean by friends. Like friends social are friends, and then
like friendships. Like
okay. So when I mean like I'm not gonna give somebody the same energy as like what they're giving me, like, or what are you benefiting to me? I mean like if you're not being nice to me, like why am I gonna be nice to you? Or like if you're not being my friend, like just in the general sense of the word of a friend, why should I like waste my energy on that when I could like be doing something else with like one of my other friends, like that do cherish my time and do cherish my friendship and do care about like me, my family, my kids, like all of that. Like I love that, dude. Like I love my friends.
It's so special.
Like when you come and like Mylin hugs you, Giselle, like, you know, I love that. Like Edie comes and like Mylen, like Edie was leaving the other day, and she's like, "Wait, hold on." After she had already hugged her and like went and hugged her again, like I love that. Like I not like how you said about like your friend that's like, "Oh, fuck your husband, like leave him or whatever." Like I feel like my friends are not like that. Like Edie, like I'll tell her like, "Oh my god, dude, Henry fucking pissed me off because of this," and she'll be like, "Amiga, you could be fighting bigger problems with Henry." And she was like, "I feel like your fights aren't even fights. Like they're just disagreements." And she's like, "It's okay." Like, and she always like makes me see both sides and stuff. And I'm like, that's the kind of friend that everybody needs. Like,
that's nice.
Yeah. Like,
I'm the type of friend where if you're wrong, I'm gonna be like, Anai, you're being a bitch.
No, that's why. That's why. Stop. Just Edie tells me.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying by both sides. Like, you're being fucking exaggerated. Like, I feel like you're freaking out. Stop. Yeah. Like that, yeah, you do tell me too. Like
I tell Taylor a lot too. Taylor can agree, confirm that.
But you need that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like those are good friends. Like being honest with you, but in a sense of a good heart still. Like, yeah, hey, come on, like you're exaggerating. You're like, it's not that serious to fight with your husband over something like that. Like it's not a big deal. Just talk it out.
It'll be, it's whatever. Like, I've gone through it too. Or like when they tell you like, "Oh, dude, it's okay. Like we've gone through that." Or like this person does this too, but this is how we fix it. Or like, try doing this, like stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Man, I was going to say something else and my mind went blank. That hadn't happened in a while.
But story of the, point of the story is, which I know you said too, like I truly do cherish and love my friendship group. Yes. And after I saw that womanhood video, that's when I made like my little friendship video. Oh yeah, like the women so that I have in my life are very important to me. Which it was like a friend video because as I said earlier, right now that my tias and my cousins play a big part in my life too. But the friendships that I have currently right now, who I consider like my group, I am so grateful for all of them. Like completely grateful for all of them. I have people who I talk to here and there and I love them. I have a big heart, so I love everybody. But those girls in that video are like, those are that's my family. Yeah. Oh, I love them. They've all come through for me. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Are you new here?
No. Yeah. Are you new here? No, but
those are my friends with you. Are you new here? You showing up? Yeah.
Yeah, I actually am new here. No, but they always make me feel so welcome. Yeah. I love your friends.
They're crazy.
They're so funny. I was gonna touch another topic, but I really don't remember what it was because I was gonna say.
Did you want to do
let's do the questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have some questions, and the first one I'm going to ask you is, who's an overrated celebrity?
Overrated?
I wonder if we're going to say the same one. I thought you were going to say somebody else, Taylor Swift.
No. So Taylor Swift, I don't feel like she's overrated because her lyrics are good. Her song lyrics, like, they are cute, But I told Angelita this, and I know I'm going to get a lot of hate. So if you're a Taylor Swift fan, skip over it 30 seconds. She's not that great of a singer. She's not amazing. And Angelita was like, this was literally Angelita's face. I was like, I mean, her lyrics are good. I was like, but you can't honestly say that she's an amazing singer. And she was like, and I was like, exactly. I was like, because she's a good singer and she can hold a key, like, all of that. I was like, but she doesn't sing like Beyonce. Okay. I was like, her voice is nothing out of the ordinary.
I mean, to me, she's just overrated. Like, everybody just loves her so much.
Yeah. Mylen loves her, dude. I'm
like, Taylor Swift, too.
Mylen loves her. She got her nails red the other day because she's red, like the song. Like, dude, like, she loves Taylor Swift. And, like, I was listening. I liked Taylor Swift when I was in high school because I liked her country music. When she was a country singer. I was like, but once she switched to pop and it was like that weird Shake It Off song, I was like, no. I was like, that's where she lost me.
I don't care for her. I just never have. And there was this meme I reposted it on Facebook, and I got so many people like, oh, "Are you serious?"
Yeah, a lot of people
like, "Oh my god,
girl, you don't mess with those Swifties."
And it was, what did it say? It was like, Taylor Swift is in your restroom or something like that. What are you doing? I was like, who's Taylor? And they were like, no. And I was like, sorry.
My sisters are all obsessed with her. Even the twins. Mylen knows every single one of her songs because of the twins. Like, she loves Taylor Swift.
Don't hate me, guys.
But for me, it's J-Lo. She doesn't sing good. She's got a good body. She's a great dancer, but I don't think
I heard she's a mean girl.
Great. Yeah, she is. And I'm just like, why? You can't even sing. Like, you swear you're like this big artist, but it's money. Like, exactly.
Because she has money.
Because of her ex-husband. Yeah.
There I go, burping again.
And then whenever it was like, oh, my Latino, like, oh, my Latino, like, girl, stop, please. Like, you didn't even know how to speak.
Funny.
You wouldn't even speak Spanish if it wasn't for Mark Anthony, so.
Okay.
He's the one that told her, if you're going to be doing the whole Latina thing, like, you need to learn Spanish.
Oh.
Yeah. And she's mean. Did you ever see her little thing on Netflix? Like, she's just like she tries really hard to be like a boss. Like,
I didn't see that, but I did see there was like I literally lost the train of thought. What are people, content creators? Not content creators, but what are they called?
Digital marketing.
No. What is another word for content creators?
Influencers.
There you go. Sorry, I went blank. It was an influencer, and she was like a Latina, like big on being Latina. And I think it was in LA, and she got to meet J-Lo at a Latina event, and J-Lo was just like, yeah, like just looking at her like up and down. And I mean, the girl was like, she was a thick girl, but she had curves, you know? And she was just looking at her like up and down. And then she was like, oh, can I get a picture? And then when the girl finally turned around to ask her, like, can I get a picture with you? She was like, oh, yeah. And then after she took the picture, J-Lo's people grabbed her phone to make sure like J-Lo looks okay in it. And they said, okay. And they let her keep it.
Oh my gosh. So annoying.
I know. I'd be like,
see? Yeah. She's overrated.
Like, I think whatever I look like.
I do think she's beautiful, but I still think gorgeous. She's overrated. Yeah.
I do like her more as an actor, though, than a singer. I like her movies, especially the one in Manhattan.
She's always a bride. Oh, Made in Manhattan. Yeah. That's my favorite one. Yeah. I just watched it the other day. I love chick flicks. Yeah.
But next question: what is very hard to get but very easy to lose?
Hard to get,
and it's not a trick question. It's just for you
to lose. A house.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, what if you just stop giving the payments? You lost the house. Like, it's easy. But it's hard to get a house. Nah.
For me, it was losing weight.
Hard to get, but easy to lose.
Yeah, like you can get into losing weight. Like, it's really hard for you to lose those 20 pounds, but in like 2 weeks, you could gain them really, like, truly, you could gain your 20 pounds right away.
So that's the opposite.
No, so it's very hard to get to stay like in a nice body, but very easy to lose.
So it's easy to lose weight.
No, it's easy to gain weight.
You're saying that it's hard to gain weight?
Lose weight, but it's very...
Wait, that's the opposite, because it's telling you what's hard to get, but easy to lose. You're saying it the opposite way. No,
it's very hard to lose weight.
Yeah, but you're losing something, so it has to be something that you get.
So
hard to get,
but well, that's what I mean. To get at a healthy lifestyle,
okay. So it's hard to get healthy.
Yes, hard to get healthy
and easy to lose track of it.
Easy to lose a lifestyle. You can go back to eating junk food and then just start eating whatever you want. You gain all your weight back. It's right away.
Hard to get, but easy to lose. I don't know. I mean, that could be money. Could be a house.
I think money is another. Money was the other one for me. It's hard to get, but easy to lose.
Oh, so easy to lose.
You could get $200,000 tomorrow, and you could spend it so fast.
Oh yeah,
if you're not smart with it.
Yeah. Even just like having money in the savings. Oh, something happened. $1,000. Like, oh, okay. Like, I guess I'll spend money on that.
No, literally, the only way you're not losing all that is if you're like filthy rich. Like, you're never gonna run out of money.
Yeah. One day.
If a girl laughs too hard at your men's joke, that is not funny. What are you doing?
Slapping her. No, joking. Not joking.
You would slap her?
Yeah, I'd be like, the fuck are you laughing at? Nah, I'm just kidding.
I would do that. I'd be like, what's so funny? You would. I would. I'd be like, I don't get it. I would like... I'm not mean. I don't know how to be mean. I do know how, but I probably wouldn't be like aggressive. I'd just be like, I don't think that's funny, Rob. Like, I would go for Rob. Like, I don't think that's funny, Rob. But it's for her to get the hint. Like, bitch, that's not funny.
Yeah. I would be like...
It wasn't that funny.
No, I would literally like let's say it's like Henry, me, and the girl's laughing too hard, I would like get in front of the girl, look at Henry, and I'd be like, why is she laughing so hard? What did you do? Are you like fucking her on the side or something? Like, why is she laughing so hard? That would be me. Like, like I know myself, that would be me. Why is she laughing? And I would just be like, push her. I would push her. I hate girls. Oh, I hate skanky girls like that, dude. Like, annoying.
I would like, punch them. It wasn't that funny. That's what I would say.
I know, and I can see you, and the girl probably just be like
yeah. I'd be like, no, just like walk away.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Just that's because hilarious. Girls are freaking skanky, dude.
No,
like,
I know. Really I saw care. The question like on another podcast, and I was like, a lot of girls were just like, a lot of girls were like, I would cut her off, and like, and one was like, she would tell her like, excuse me, what was so funny? Yeah. And then another one was like, I would literally grab my man and walk away, like leave her laughing there. Another one,
we're leaving. That's dangerous.
Not even. She just said she would grab his hand and they would walk and like leave the girl right there laughing.
Yeah, that's
another
a good
one said she would literally be like, "What's so funny?" But like telling the girl,
like, "What's funny?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I was like, "What would I do?" And I was like, "I'd probably be like that wasn't funny."
No, in all seriousness, I would get in front of her and be like, "Why is she laughing?" Like, and I would get, yeah, and I'd be like, why is she laughing? Like, have you talked to her before? Like, you're not that funny. I'm the funny one.
Literally, I'm like, you're not that funny.
Oh my God, dude. I have to tell you something, but off the podcast.
Y'all heard it?
Off the podcast.
Did you want to announce the teacher thing?
Yes, about the moms or teacher that we said. So we want to do a giveaway, and all you have to do is make sure you're following our Instagram, TikTok, and subscriber. We want to gift a teacher or a mom that has their kid in school, like a massage gift card. Because I was telling Giselle, like my Len starts school tomorrow, and I got in the truck today after work, and I just like, I felt this tension, dude, like in my neck. And I was like, I know it's from running around doing everything. And I'm just a mom, like of one. And I'm just like, imagine like the teachers, moms of fives, like all of that.
A teacher and a mom.
A teacher and a mom. Who's a mom? Yeah. So we want to give you guys away a gift card for a massage. And
it might just be partial, but it's something.
It might just be partial, yeah. We're going to see. We're going to check the prices, but it'll be like a good gift card for y'all. Yes. To go get a massage. Or if y'all prefer like a nail place. No, I think a massage.
No, we're going to do, we're probably going to do a massage. And when this video drops, I'll probably do a clip of this and then have people like, I'll put the rules in there too.
Okay, yeah. And then also, like, if you do repost and you do want to enter the giveaway, make sure that you send us a screenshot of you being subscribed to the podcast.
Yes.
Because if you're not subscribed to the podcast, like, you will unfortunately be out of the running. Yes. So make sure that y'all are subscribed.
It's our first giveaway. We're so excited.
I know. We have a better one coming though.
Yes, after that.
But this one's just like a little one for like the moms.
We just want to give. Teachers. We know how hard it is for moms and again, teachers, like teachers too, they had to set up their rooms and
it's a lot.
It's a lot. And you're about to deal with our kids who give us headaches. No,
so make sure you tell your teacher friends and your mom friends that have kids in school.
Yes.
But we're going to go ahead and end it on that note. I hope you guys have a great weekend.
And happy
first day of
school to your kids. And
to all your babies.
We'll be saying a prayer for your kids for this school year. And, you know, we pray that God protects them and they're with them through the year and that no harm will come to them.
Always guides them in making the right choice.
Yes. And if your kid sees a bully, tell them to punch the bully. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, yes. Fight bullies.
All right, ladies.
Bye. See you next week.